Well, welcome on into another SWTOR stream. I didn't know what to call it there for a second. But we're going to be continuing the story of the Jedi Sentinel, and this is Nisha Vedenax. I guess that was a good idea for the SWTOR devs to start adding a surname, so that way you can have multiple first names out there without those names being used. You know, when they bring the servers, well, when they diminish all the servers that they had from when they first started long ago to only 2, 3, or a handful really, then of course you're going to have a concentration of names being already used, and names that may not even be active anymore and may never come back, but they have to secure it because, you know, what if you do come back? They don't want you to, you know, not sub or play the game because you lost your name or something, you know. So anyway, I don't know where the Vedenex came from. It's just what it gave me, and that's what we went with. But we're going to continue, and I don't know where to go next. I guess we just checked the holo terminal. I completely forgot where we're at. We did Alderaan and we did Tatooine. So I imagine we're going to turn the page to another chapter in the story, which I'm looking forward to doing. I have some food on the way, so in fact, it might be here right about now, so gotta make sure I tell my daughter to go get that. But let's see here. Let me turn off the stream that's starting soon. We'll get into it. Sorry, doing two things at one time here. I was waiting for the game to load and for directing some traffic when it came to the order. Yeah, I've been noticing a lot more people playing Star Wars, and it's not because I've been playing. Oh, what happened? What was that? What is the glitch? What in the glitch? All right. that's a new one. Anyway, but I've been noticing a lot of people playing this game again, and I'm not like just me looking at inside the game. I'm saying like streamers. I've been seeing other channels play this game, and it caught my attention. I was like, that's interesting. Why? I mean, I know why for me, but I don't know. Just interesting to see it kind of get some new life. What are we supposed to do? Oh, speak to the Jedi Council. That's right. We got to go to Tython, and so we're going to go talk to the Jedi Council along with Bastila Shan. I got to go shoot these snowballs at people. Yay, we got one. I'm getting closer and closer to that unlock that I've been trying to get. It's this one. There we go. The dogs might bark when my daughter brings in food, so I'm going to mute myself. There was an achievement for one of the games in your library playing on Christmas and you missed it. Aw. I'm pretty sure, well, there may not be an achievement necessarily, but in Traveler's Rest, I know they're doing a holiday one, which I was not expecting them to do because they normally do a Halloween one, and they said they weren't doing one to focus on adding game content and fixing game content. So I'm surprised when they actually did a Christmas one. I was like, well, I thought you guys said you weren't doing a holiday one to, you know, but I guess they just probably redid the assets from last year is my guess. I haven't played Traveler's Rest at all in December, so maybe we'll fire it up sometime. And offline, I did do some, oh man, I should have talked to Theron Cedrex before I left the ship. Oh well. But I did do some offline heroics, so I got my mods done a little bit better on like my lightsaber, but I'm not going to put it on all of my equipment because I got better gear just doing some of those heroics. So my item rating is not too bad. It's 115. But I'm going to just wait to purchase those mods for my equipment when I'm a much higher level. Where am I going? I'll tell you what, doing this Republic stuff is... Look at all these people here. They're just kind of waiting, hanging out. Companion. There we go. I wonder how many I have so far. I have 56. I think I need like 75. Ugh. It's gonna take forever.
You summoned me, Master Sio.
Welcome home.
I wish we could greet you with better news.
Despite using every avenue available to us, we are no closer to finding Lord Vivicar.
Actually, I believe we are. A common thread binds all the plague victims. The loss of Parkanis Tark at Malachor III. Vivicar's influence forced the sick masters to relive their failures on Malachor. This is revenge. Personal revenge. Only one man would have that much anger and pain. The man who was left behind. I believe Lord Vivicar is Parkanis Tark.
Jedi, Parkanis is dead.
Far from it, Jarek.
Yuan? I told those Padawans to keep an eye on you. You must rest.
No, my pupil, my fellow Jedi, deserves to hear the truth about Malachor.
So, if you guys don't remember, KOTOR 2 has a lot to do with this same story. In Malachor 5, Malachor 4? I get them mixed up. My memory is not great, as you guys know. The destruction was so great that it caused a disturbance in the Force. Kind of like when Alderaan got blown up in Episode 4. And, you know, Ben Kenobi, he says, "Oh, I sense a disturbance in the Force." Millions of lives were screaming and then suddenly silenced. It was like that, but imagine like the whole planet doesn't blow up. It's just that everybody gets decimated in that scenario. And the survivors have to deal with all the trauma that came from fighting the war and then, you know, dealing with the aftermath of the consequences of those things. And so KOTOR 2 kind of explores that, how some people are so hurt by it that our main protagonist has to separate themselves from the Force just to exist. The Force sensitive doesn't take much to disturb. But Mitra Surik is special, so she's able to step outside of the Force, which is thought to be impossible. It's kind of like, let's just stop breathing, but yet we still live. It's like, how can this be? Should be impossible. But yet Mitra Surik does it. And so this is kind of in the same concept, that this person survived the destruction on Malachor 3, and it made them so angry that they're projecting that out, and now they have this certain power. And our character has a shielding technique, so it's very similar to some of the storylines from KOTOR 2.
You're ill, Master Yuan. Don't speak more than you have to.
Malachor 3 isn't just strong in the dark side. The planet is the resting place of the Sith Lord Terak Moraj. Our work on Malachor woke Moraj's spirit. One by one we fell under his power. The things we did still haunt me.
The Noeticons on Coruscant said that Terak Morhage originally created the plague.
Then I've been punished appropriately. We paid a terrible price to break free of him. Parkanis was the youngest and weakest. We had to abandon him to Malachor's darkness. His sacrifice allowed the rest of us to escape, but it seems he survived and has taken Moraj's dark path.
You couldn't have predicted this.
I must make amends. I have a plan to help you find Vivicar. If the plague created a link between my mind and his, your shielding ability may allow me to use that link to find him.
No. You're already weak from the plague, Yuan. This could kill you.
And similarly to Kreia in KOTOR 2, there's a link. You see what I'm saying? There's so many similarities. I didn't notice this before, but there's so many similarities with this in KOTOR 2. And remember, Kreia calls it a link, not like a bind or whatever. It's a very specific word. So you have to wonder whether or not Mitra Surik in the KOTOR 2 actually has lost all of her Jedi powers. And the experiences that she's gaining along the way, Kreia is actually using her powers to not only nurture her own growth and recovery of the Force, but she's manifesting it through Mitra Surik. So you do have to kind of wonder whether or not Mitra Surik has actually lost all of her Force powers. And that's why when Kreia loses her hand, Mitra Surik feels it, like as if it happened to her. And that link is commonly explored in Star Wars. You know, there's the link between Kenobi and Luke, and you know, the let me try. I'm trying to remember a couple of others. They're kind of littered all over the place. But that Force bond is more of like an emotional Force tie. The actual bond between Kreia and Mitra seems to be a little bit more literal, because there's nothing emotionally binding them together when they first meet each other. So it's really interesting. But this story seems to be so similar to that one.
Master Yuan knows what she's doing.
I have meditated on this. Any other avenue would take too long.
Do all female Jedi have the same Durasteel backbone?
Very well, Yuan. But we will monitor the ritual, and your former Padawan must stay at your side.
Thank you, CO. I will go to the meditation chamber to prepare. Please meet me there when you're ready. Thank you for coming. I have made all the preparations for the ritual to find Lord Vivicar. I plan to create a connection between us, using your shielding ability. If it was Parcanus, this should work. Drawing on your strength, I will invert the link between myself and Vivicar, and use it to sense his location.
This ritual sounds dangerous for both of us.
There are risks. For one, the shielding you gave me on Coruscant will be severed. I don't know what will happen then. It's possible I could die once your shield is gone.
You must resist, Master Yuan. Don't give Vivicar another victory.
With your strength to sustain me, we will do what we can. No matter what happens, you must give me as much time as possible. Reversing the link may be a long process. Let us begin. Yes, it's working. I can feel his mind, and I can feel
She can feel the power that she's challenging. There is no hope. Jedi, you don't look as strong as you did last time we spoke. Yuan has drained your strength and made herself vulnerable to me. Still arrogant and reckless.
You were once Parcanus Tark, a brave Jedi. You could be that man again.
The past means nothing. All that matters is the future, which doesn't involve you. See how Yuan's will crumbles before mine. Fitting that two of my enemies will destroy each other.
You haven't heard of us. Just isn't your day.
It worked. Listen, Lord Vivicar, he's out in deep space on some sort of vessel. Here, take the coordinates. He's surrounded himself with defenses. Send this. It's his code. It will give you time to get aboard. No, the darkness. Vivicar's will is too strong. I can't hold on. Please kill me. End it now.
There's a better way, Master.
The darkness. It's gone. But you look exhausted. You have sacrificed so much for me.
Hopefully Vivicar should no longer be able to influence you.
Your shielding ability has driven him from my mind. Thank you. I must rest. Please, go to Master SWTOR and the Council. They should hear of what we've learned.
It was kind of hard to take the meditation thing seriously when the cantina music was going on in the background. Yeah, it was like
Chuba da Maxa.
A Chuba, you too. Specialty goods.
Nice to see customers. Can I get you anything?
Ah, Tythonian. This is interesting. I haven't really looked at these. Counselor. So we could look like this. Interesting. I don't hate it, but it's 200,000 a piece, so I'm not going to get that. Tython Knight. I don't like this. I don't mind pants, but I like pants with a robe, not this, whatever this is.
Feel free to browse.
Oh, what are you wearing? Look at you. You look good. Yeah. Kind of like a velvety type robe. Man. I like it. Shiden. Or Shidden. Your name's Shidden? Wow. Typical Jedi name. I almost want to... I haven't made a Miraluka before, and I kind of regret it. I feel like I want to make a Miraluka. Now, a Miraluka would probably have to be a Force user, but I wonder... because I've done Inquisitor so many times. I've done like 3 times at least. But I wonder if we could make an Inquisitor... Marauder or something. That would be neat. I feel like her parents waited to see what she would do before naming her. We shouldn't. Classic Jedi, preferring to die than struggle. But Amira Luca is like Visas Mar from KOTOR 2. And I've always loved Visas. Visas is just, if they had made like a little, because I have these like Dark Horse little models. I have one for Bastila. If they had made one for Visas Mars, I would definitely get that one. I love Visas so much. She's my favorite companion in KOTOR 2. There's so many companions in KOTOR 2, and it's surprising how fleshed out they feel for it being an incomplete game with so many companions. There's like, you would think that there's really too many, but there's a lot of companions, like some of the droids, that really don't have stories necessarily. So they're just there. So they kind of add life to it. So you don't really have to flesh them out. So, you know, think like in Mass Effect or Mass Effect 2, they have all these companions and you kind of do have to flesh them out. But with KOTOR 2, you don't have to. You can actually complete the game, get enough story out of them, and then not really fully develop it and feel like you are accomplishing the stories. But if you wanted to, you could most definitely explore some of their stories. And Visas is amazing. Definitely, to me, the most interesting companion in KOTOR 2.
The ritual was a success. Lord Vivicar is out in uncharted space, but he knows I'm coming.
Now only your shielding talent can stop him.
You've shown great fortitude and saved your master despite the odds. But Lord Vivicar will have made preparations, and he still has his greatest weapon, the Plague.
With his location revealed, Vivicar may choose to simply unleash the Plague on us.
If that happens, your shielding ability will be our only protection. You must survive. Go to the coordinates quickly, before Vivicar strikes back. And Jedi, may the Force be with you.
Okay, so we got to go to Vivicar's ship. So we're going to go to our ship. I'm just going to fast travel. That way we're already in space. And then I'm going to talk to Theron. He's probably going to say something like, I need to go to Alderaan. I'll be like, damn it. I don't want to go back to Alderaan. You had your chance while we were on Alderaan. Like literally there. You were there with me the whole time.
This is absolutely intolerable. I finally get that blasted capsule's lock open and the letter inside? Pure gibberish.
Jedi, you can make this all better, can't you?
Listen to this. AH3, 2O, SH4. And that's just one line.
The message is probably encrypted.
Yes, that's occurred to me too. But all our deciphering attempts have failed. AH3. 3. Ah. This isn't a message, it's a chemical formula. And the letter itself smells strange. I thought it was the capsule, but what if applying the chemical to the letter had some effect?
That formula looks very complex, and you don't have a laboratory.
An excellent point.
Oh, let me make that chemical. I can do it in a snap, and I simply have to know what's on that letter. I'll get started right away.
At last, an answer. However do you do it? Your very presence sparks my inspiration.
You didn't need me to solve this.
I will not hear a lovely woman denigrate her gifts. Let me express my gratitude properly. In private, perhaps.
There's already a woman in your life, Theron.
What Holiday and I have is complex. It has its pleasures, but there are simpler pleasures. No less valuable, but unconnected. So there's no need for concern.
Even so, I don't want to risk hurting Holiday. I'm sorry.
Then we were not to be? Please excuse me.
We hurt his feelings. Oh, he's got ready. He's already over it. He's ready to talk to us again. What element is A? Ars. Triacephate. I couldn't remember the chemical name for 3 hydrogens. Trihydrogenate? Something.
I have unfortunate news. I regret that our liaison must come to an end.
Our encounter was short, but sweet. Thank you.
You are most welcome. But our troubles don't end there. Do you remember our mystery capsule and the letter? Holiday made the chemical just as she promised. I thought applying it to the letter was the answer. But when I tried, it completely dissolved. We are left only with vapors.
There must be something else you can try.
That chemical is the answer. I know it. But without another lead... Wait. The capsule the letter came in. I kept it to study the log. I could apply the chemical to that instead.
I think it depends on the first element, like NH3 is ammonia. Yeah. It's a guess, trihydride generally. Yeah. I mean, you know, this is a space opera, so it could be anything.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Your generosity does you credit, but I have everything under control. Holiday, come back online, my dear. We have a new avenue of inquiry. Success! Our mystery capsule has finally yielded its secrets. Converting the chemical to a gas was the ticket. We managed to fill the capsule.
And all these words started glowing on the inside. We found the real message. Isn't that super?
You must be very proud of yourselves.
It gets better.
The message is from the Luminatus Club, a veritable who's who of the galaxy's finest scientific minds. An invitation to join them. The Luminatus Club only accepts the best. The pioneers in their field. All these years in obscurity. And my genius has finally been recognized.
See, I would think that Banana would be part of this Luminatus Club. And Theron is just going to be joining the Banana Club, basically.
This all seems rather extravagant for a simple invitation.
A test, obviously. The Luminatus Club's final exam, as it were. This means I can enter the club's annual symposium. My creations against those of my fellow scientists. The symposium winner will be the darling of the Luminatus Club. It wouldn't be unreasonable to consider them the greatest scientist in the galaxy.
You'll need something truly special to stand a chance of winning.
I think universal adoration and the symposium's grand prize are worth pursuing. Don't you? Pardon me, Jedi. I must accept the club's invitation, then start thinking of the finest symposium entry ever created.
If the members are like him, you'll pass. So the funny thing is that each one of these characters that you get for companions actually have decent backstories. They're not bad. As you get more and more companions, there's less story to work with, so they become less developed. But one of my favorites is Jason Williams. I think it's Williams or Willison. Willison. It's a very difficult last name. But anyway, she is a Jedi, and you can turn her because you get her on the dark side playthrough, and you can kind of mold her in a way that's not necessarily evil, but you get her to see for herself, and it's really, really interesting. You can actually turn her absolutely dark, of course, but she's definitely one of my favorite companions. There's one of the there's a lot of depth there. You do run across a companion or two that you just may just not like just on principle. There's a lot of things that they do, and it's like, I don't like this guy, or I don't like this gal. But for the most part, they do have decent stories. And Keeson wanted to, do the score for his bounty hunter stuff, and he wanted Sue to go to Tatooine and find the bones of his father. It's just some interesting lore stuff. There's not all of it has to do with like a real deep, meaningful impact stuff like you would see in a Mass Effect game. But your companions do have their own little backstory, and they're kind of there for the ride. It's very Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, very similar. So now we're going to go intercept this ship and kick some ass, basically. The PvP in this game has not just like a land mission where you're just like trying to capture the flag or do this and that. They actually have a sports game. It's called the name escapes me now, but it's where you have the ball with teammates and you can throw it to them, and the idea is to get to the other side, get some points and this and that, and you score points by knocking people out and this and that, can throw them out of the game. So it's PvP in that it's a sports game, and there's actual like warfare PvP, and there's a spaceship PvP too. So if you really like PvP but you're kind of tired of like the melee, versus sorcerer type combat, there are other types of PvP in this game. So just options, for people. I used to do this the flight one all the time, and the more you do it, the more things you unlock, and so you get a better ship, you get a better options for your ship, and there's so many different types of ships too. Like there's gunners that are kind of like snipers. They're basically like able to hit from long range, but they take a long time to power up. And so if you're kind of on the outskirts and kind of hidden, you can do that very much like a sniper. It's kind of hard to describe without seeing it, but you can lock onto targets, and if you're good enough, you can get them out of commission. But you can also just be like a starship fighter and just have you can be super nimble, but you don't have much armor. So there's a lot of give and take, and there's bombers too, which I didn't really play with many people that use bombers, but you have to protect those bombers. So they have a lot of armor, but you know, they have to be protected. So let's see, this is going to be a, see, make sure I don't have to sell anything before I get in here with the,
Your ailments.
no, we're
You are
good.
fit for duty. Return to your post.
How much XP do we have? We got 20 minutes on this bonus XP. What do we got? What do we got?
Some exercise. Allow us. That's quite enough of that.
Let me look at what my next level actually. Oh, I got a login here. Let me claim. Oh, cartel market stuff. That's nice. So I'll be able to unlock this in another 8 hours. I need to look at my combat proficiencies. So I get another at 51. I get more options here. I'm gonna have to take a closer look at that.
Never suspect the scientists.
I wasn't sure if you'd be foolish enough to come aboard, Jedi. But I can sense your presence.
And I sense a man tormented by the past.
You are blinded by the light side. You can't understand what you face. Come to me, Jedi. I'll show you how light can be snuffed out.
We're waiting. Okay.
Stand by for examination and suggested progress. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Tell me, Jedi, what was it like, letting your life force drain away to shield a stranger from me? How did it feel?
It hurt, but I endured it.
Pain makes us stronger. And the pain I have endured is beyond your comprehension. That is why I have won.
Really? Because I'm almost positive I'm still alive.
If you need me to remind you of that, honey, just ask.
You will understand soon, if you live that long.
Stand by for examination and suggested products. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
That's quite enough of that. Just isn't your day.
I was trying to avoid the glitch that was happening on Theron's robe. Oh well.
Your power and tactics have got you this far, Jedi, but no further. This battle was decided before you stepped aboard.
Alright, well let me just say that those pauldrons you have on, totally ridiculous. You look like, I don't know, some kind of like 80s cover band of a oh man, what was, I was trying to remember the name of that band that actually had all the GWAR. That was it, like GWAR, like an 80s cover band of GWAR. Yeah.
Lay down your lightsaber, and I'll show you mercy.
Mercy is a weakness I have transcended. My plague isn't just a disease. It siphons power from its victims. With the proper rituals, that power can be channeled. Soon, the combined strength of your masters will make me the most powerful Force adept who has ever lived.
Turn away from this path, Parkanis. The Order can help you.
Parkanis Tark died long ago. Even Vivica is merely a skin to be shed. Parkanis offered himself to me on Malachor III to crush the Order that destroyed us. He embodied my spirit.
I am no lost Jedi, no ordinary Sith Lord. I am Terak Morage.
Help me stop this monster, Parkanis, or you'll just be another of his victims.
No one can oppose me. I am beyond flesh, beyond death.
I will crush you, Jedi, and your shattered body will fuel my rebirth!
So much to attend to. That's quite enough of that.
Impressive, Jedi. You might even have triumphed, but my victory is already complete. My plague has spread farther than you can imagine. Jedi Masters across the galaxy are succumbing to it as I speak. The plague binds these Masters to me. Hundreds of them. The heart and soul of your Order.
Free those masters, Morhage. Now!
And if I refuse, will you cut us down? Kill me, and you will kill every master I have ever infected. Everyone. Shielded or not, they are still bound to me. But what choice do you have? You cannot let me live, and I am deathless. Your shielding talent cannot harm me. You've lost.
No matter what, Parkanis will be freed from you, Morhage.
No! This body is mine! Damn you, Jedi! When my strength returns, no matter the years, I will destroy you!
I'm still alive. You spared me.
I have to admit, I'm a little puzzled on that score myself.
My mind is clearer now. But it was your duty to kill me and destroy Morge.
Too many Jedi have been lost already, including Parkanis Tark.
Yes, Parkanis was lost. But perhaps he deserves another chance. I cannot return to the Order. But Tython has its hidden places, its forests. I could find peace there. I could go home. But first, Jedi, listen. Take this warning in exchange for my life. You can't trust the Order, or the Republic. You may be their heroine now, but they will abandon you too. Remember that.
felt it. A massive shift in the Force. The Masters you saved have reported a sudden improvement in their condition. The plague is over, thanks to you. And I sense Parkanis Tark for the first time in many years. How can that be?
Lord Vivicar, Parkanis, has been freed from darkness.
I wouldn't have dreamed it possible. Perhaps there is hope for him. We persuaded the Republic to divert a starship to your location, just in case. The crew can bring Vivicar back to us. Thank you for all you have done. The Jedi Order owes its survival to you. Please, return to us on Tython. We wish to thank you in person, and we have a special reward for you.
He gave off that. And I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling Jedi. Let's go back to Tython again.
We've been awaiting your return. Please, step forward.
You have saved untold lives through your defeat of Lord Vivicar and the destruction of the plague.
There's a title reserved for the most prestigious among us, whose wisdom and skill safeguard the galaxy. It hasn't been bestowed in thousands of years.
But you have proved worthy. Now, the Council names you SWTOR, Warden of the Order.
How many Jedi have been named SWTOR?
In all our millennia of history, you will be the third to carry the title. And not a moment too soon. We have need of you. We have received word that the Republic is facing a new threat.
I stand ready for anything, Master.
We need time to prepare a war council. The Supreme Chancellor himself will be attending.
Take time to rest. And you should record your journey in the Jedi Archives. History must know of your actions. Return to us when you feel ready. For now, the entire Order will know there is a new SWTOR among us.
Nothing like a well-deserved reward, eh, Jedi? It's no luxury cruise to Corellia, but still. That's quite the title you have.
I feel like I should curtsy.
There's still plenty of work for us, and I need your help. Are you in?
Please, Jedi. Dr. Theron Cedrex never leaves a project unfinished. Well, without Vivicar's minions hounding us, the galaxy is vast and wide. Shall we?
Your words would join those of countless Jedi in the past. So you're adding to your hollow cube or whatever. Your holocron. Okay, so we get let's see, what do we get? Okay, so we got a better relic, some pants, better headpiece, and I'm gonna have to look at this one. 124, 110, so we don't want that. Very good. So we got some upgrades. Get rid of that one. Add that. Very nice. Okay. Ooh, what do we get here? Cartel and PvP tokens, even though we didn't do any PvP. Okay. All right. Solus. It's Solus, y'all. Got him. Alright, so now we go to our ship's holo terminal, which is where I was going to go to begin with, but let's just fast travel there. So we'll start in orbit. Looks like Cedrex wants to talk to us again. Let's see here. Let's see if he'll talk to us.
I have reprogrammed your vessel's food processor to reduce the crew's caloric intake. Some of them were growing a bit thick.
They're getting thick, y'all. Getting thick.
Do you have time for a chat with your fellow intellectuals?
We've been trying to think of the absolute perfect entry for the Luminatus Club Symposium.
Nothing we've come up with has quite the spectacular edge I'm looking for. Any ideas?
Holiday's a technological marvel and unique. Why not submit her?
No! What if they wanted to examine her, disassemble her? No, Holiday's out of the question. Still, you're on the right track. I need an unprecedented creation, something no one else could possibly be making. Yes. Perfect! I'll build a Vandrake generator. It was theorized by Dr. Gorman Vandrake centuries ago, but never realized.
Will you be done in time for the symposium?
Considering the Vandrake generator is theoretically impossible, I hope so.
Besides, old Gorman Vandrake never knew about exotech, and he didn't have me to help.
A functioning Vandrake generator would prove a dozen theories, and cement my place in scientific history. Such a project! Sorry, Jedi, I really must get started.
Besade mohargas, bakargas, gurksasek, otrafels kojek, lohasan mar krikstulama, morta prapsak, doskastores, shiverskors, branderwors, parsku potrak, kirbenas.
Lek needs guidance from a more experienced hunter, like you.
Grelkevskunak raktels, woktraksrok. Trak, Janor Forita, Izademo, Ragorand, Rockil Udlex, Nas, Wajulambasar, Parsku Potrak, Nodrex, Udapolua.
I've never heard of the Shakoyagu before.
Tornor Pasruk, the Endekrusk, Santalis. Morta Prapsak, Besade Mohargas, Bakargas, Gurksasek, Otrafels Kojek, Navrasiki, Wodortikcha, Morta Prapsak, Gretas.
Got confused and turned around and forgot I was supposed to use this thing. Just getting into my companion's dialogues. But let's see where else we got to go now.
Word of your amazing success has preceded you. Well done. But events are moving faster than we anticipated. The Council is calling an emergency conference with the Supreme Chancellor, and we need you to attend.
Whatever the order requires, I stand ready.
Excellent. I knew we could rely on you. The conference is being held on Tython at the temple. Come as soon as you can. There is also another matter we should talk of in person.
They need to talk? Trust me, Jedi, nothing good ever follows those words.
They've certainly piqued my interest.
Janor Forita, Izademo, Ragorand, Rockil Udlex, Nas.
I'd hope not. But if such illustrious personages demand our presence, I suppose we shouldn't keep them waiting.
The Supreme Chancellor, this is so exciting. And no time to recompile my hair.
Okay, so wait a minute. I gotta go back to the Jedi Council. Like literally. Okay, whatever, y'all. These Jedi, man. Back to Tython I go. So you would kind of think that after that chapter, and that they would like say, you know, go to the fleet and I don't know, do this or do that, and then you know when a little bit of time has gone by, then they call you back here. That's kind of ridiculous. Well, I'm back. Because I was thinking at least they'd send you to like Coruscant or something. Or somewhere. I think I have a legacy option to come back to Tython. But I was like, why would I bother with that? Now I kind of know why. Gotcha. He's like, who got me? Do. Huh. Oh. I do this every time, don't I? I get turned around. Yay. Got one.
Ah, welcome. Supreme Chancellor, allow me to present the only living SWTOR of the Jedi Order.
The Council has told me of your exploits. Remarkable. You may be exactly the person I need.
I take it you're seeking my services.
Yes, but I also need your discretion. You may not be aware that the Empire is not our only concern. The Republic itself is on the brink of collapse. Across the galaxy, many worlds are talking about secession. Even open rebellion against the Republic.
The Republic has survived intact for thousands of years. What has changed?
The threat of the Empire has strained us all. Dwindling resources, attacks, trade being lost. It's taken a toll. A small league of powerful planets and individuals has emerged, calling themselves the Rift Alliance.
This Rift Alliance claims to have lost all faith in the Republic. Those worlds are threatening to sever all ties, permanently.
But the Republic is badly weakened. The Rift Alliance controls critical resources, armies, trade centers. If they leave, the Republic will die.
I refuse to believe there's no solution to this.
I want to assign a Jedi as my representative to the Rift Alliance. To prove the Republic takes their grievances seriously, this Jedi will be tasked with solving any problems the Rift Alliance may have, to restore its faith in the Republic's strength. When I asked the Council for candidates, yours was the first name they suggested.
I'm flattered, sir, but I'm no politician.
You've experienced many cultures and overcome immense challenges. You're the person I want.
Which brings us to the other matter I mentioned. We would, naturally, not assign anyone less than a Jedi Master to such a task.
But your patience, your compassion, and wisdom show that you merit the rank. Will you accept and become the Order's newest Jedi Master?
It's a great responsibility. I don't know if I'm prepared for this.
It is sensible to accept power reluctantly, but we know you are ready.
Kneel, and the Supreme Chancellor will bear witness.
We are one voice, one order, bound together by the Force.
Through her actions, this Jedi has proved worthy. Before our Order and the Force itself.
We grant you the rank of Jedi Master. Protect and guide the Republic, as the Force guides you.
Rise, and may the Force be with you.
Congratulations. It is a pleasure to welcome you as a fellow Master.
How should I begin?
I've convinced several diplomats from the Rift Alliance to be guests aboard a Republic flagship, the Fortitude. Rendezvous with the Fortitude and meet with them. Quickly. You are now my best hope to keep the Republic in one piece.
You know these people, sir. I would appreciate any suggestions you can offer.
Get on Representative Alani's good side. Though between us, I'm not certain she has one. And thank you. Perhaps the Republic will have a future, after all.
So one of the things I can do is I can do a quick travel. I've just been doing it for story content, but I might just quick travel there. Help me, Timu Obi-Wan. You're my only hope until someone else subscribes. Yeah. Yeah. See, Fortitude's right over here. One of the things about being a subscriber to the game is that you can do things like this where you can kind of like just take a shortcut and you're there. I do think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think if you play for free, you have to go to your ship and then travel there and all that stuff. Not 100% sure about that. But yeah, so we might do that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get something to eat real quick. My food came in. I haven't really eaten all day. It wasn't intentional, just kind of how it happened. And yeah, I might go do that real quick. Won't be long. I'm just going to refill my drink, get some water, and then get a little bit of my food. But I will be right back. In fact, it's a little loud, so let me just go to my ship real quick. It's been so hot here, and when I say hot, it's January, early January, and it's like 70s, mid 70s. So but yeah, I can at least travel there, get that kind of ready, and then I'll just take a quick break. Being on the ship, though, that gives me like bonus XP for rest, so that's kind of why I'm doing this. So, oh, never mind.
The Jedi they were sending, yes?
Nadia.
I can't talk any louder. Someone might hear. I'm Nadia Grell. My father and the other senators. We were all invited here by the Chancellor. But then the ship was attacked, boarded by people calling themselves Sith.
Nadia, make sure no one can find you before we talk anymore.
I'm in an air vent on the command deck. I can't go too far from the bridge. The one in charge is called Eric's. He just cut his way through the crew. Then he ordered all the senators onto the bridge and locked it. My father's in there, but I can't get to him. I just hid.
If I can reach them, I can protect the senators and your father.
There's a console on one of the lower decks that can open the bridge. Here, I'll send you the location. Please hurry. I saw the Sith tampering with the engines. We might not have a lot of time.
You might not have a lot of time, but I need to go get something to eat real quick. Yeah, so when we exit here, we'll be deposited into the ship. But again, I'm just going to go get something to eat real quick. I'm going to log out, and I'm going to just play one of the, cinematics while I go grab that real quick. But I will be right back. Stupid trade.
Stay behind me.
Revenge. That is what brings us here. To the heart of our enemy. To the brink of war. The Emperor's plan is in place. Our allies are strong. The Jedi hunted us, drove us into the darkest reaches. They thought they had banished us forever. But now... finally... we have returned.
Rage gives us power. We will feed on vengeance until the Republic lies in ruins.
Okay, I am back. Sorry about that. Like I said, I just wanted to get a little bite to eat. I had some egg rolls and a little bit of my fried rice, and I think I'm good to go. Now, sometimes I sneeze a lot after I eat, so I'm going to set myself for mute because I don't know when that might, kick in. So let's kind of get into this story now. That looks like our next companion, by the way. I'm not a huge fan. I forgot she was the next one, but we'll take it as far as we can go.
Stand by for examination and suggested products. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
I couldn't figure out what the difference was, and the difference is this one doesn't have a crystal in it. And I don't really want to take this one out for that purpose. So let me just grab one so I can use as my every time we switch out a lightsaber, I can like put that crystal in there. Let me do that real quick. I should have some extras here. Oh yeah, this will work. See, now it's got better baseline stats, but now with that extra crystal, it makes up the difference anyway. Okay, so here we go.
That's quite enough of that. Let's settle this.
Caution. Navigational computer illegally locked. Fail-safe systems have been disabled. Collision with Duralio's surface is imminent. Recommend immediate course change to avoid casualties.
Oh, wonderful. My genius is about to be snuffed out thanks to some Imperial grunt's ham-handed sabotage. Must be weakness.
Get away from him. I'm warning you. I won't let you hurt him.
Nadia, don't!
You'll just end up shooting yourself, girl. Drop it, or your father and your Jedi friend here will die very, very slowly.
Your father's safe now. I won't let anyone else be harmed.
No, Jedi. My orders were no survivors, and it'll be a pleasure to obey. Your ambassadors will die, and this ship will be destroyed. Pitiful, like slaughtering Nexu cubs. But Lord Kyrus demands that your Rift Alliance suffer and fall.
Who is this Lord Kyrus?
A master I'm honored to serve. My lord might find the girl an appealing prize of war, once she's incapacitated. But the others must die. It is commanded. And you, Jedi, are in my way.
Clearly you haven't heard of us. That's quite enough of that.
Nadia, don't you ever! What were you thinking? He might have killed you.
I'm sorry, Father. I couldn't just hide while you were in danger. Charming, really.
We'll talk later, Nadia. The planet's looking dreadfully close, and I saw that Sith lock the navigational computer.
Is there any way to override the Sith commands or shut off the engines?
The crew knew how, but the Sith, they're all gone.
That Sith also destroyed the life support and fire control systems, so I hope you have another ship for us to evacuate onto.
Please! I don't want to die!
Shush, Places. Jedi, could we overload one of the engines to change course? We'd likely hit Duralia's moon instead, but there'd be time to escape. Just.
I don't want to risk crashing on top of innocent people.
No, the moon is totally lifeless. I'd never suggested otherwise.
Wait! We can't do that! If we crash the ship into the moon, it'll...
Tekalia srek grula boska.
I want to hear what she has to say. Go ahead, Nadia.
If the Fortitude crashes into Duralia's moon, it'll change the planet's tides. Whole cities might flood. But the Fortitude's thrusters still work. If we work together, maybe we could steer the ship into orbit instead. You need to take everyone to the controls right away. But we could save Duralia and the moon, and the ship could be salvaged.
Can't the thrusters be controlled from here?
We need to steer manually. The consoles are around the ship. I'll show you.
Which Jedi? Time's short. Either we steer the ship, or you'll need to crash it into the moon.
We'll each man one of the thrusters and get the Fortitude to safety.
I'll stay here and guide everyone. Even I can miss a planet.
It's all right, Dawn. Everyone, stay close to the Jedi until you find a console. Quick now.
Time for a nap.
Okay, so here's where I need to look at my next set of combat proficiencies. So it's defaulted me to Steel Self, which is a passive, increases internal and elemental damage reduction by 3%. In addition, activating Inspiration, Rebuke, or Transcendence reduces the damage you take from the area effects by 30% for 10 seconds. This is a passive intercessor. It says Force Sleep gets an additional charge and builds 2 centering when activated. Maybe. And this is Adamant. Also passive. You generate 4 focus when stunned, immobilized, put to sleep, or knocked around. Additionally, the cooldown of Resolute is reduced by 30 seconds. Okay. So this is pretty good. Inspiration, Rebuke, or Transcendence. Which one is that? This is Resolute. Rebuke. Inspiration is... Oh, here's Inspiration. Okay. Requires and converts 30 stacks of centering to inspire you and your operation group members. Okay, so put this over here. Okay, so that's actually pretty good. Force Leap, though, I would get in a second charge, and it builds 2 centering when activated. Both of these look pretty good. Now, also get this Combat Trance. When opportune attacks is consumed by Blade Storm or Clashing Blast. That's Blade Storm right here. You build 1 focus. In addition, you are immune to interrupts and all other controlling effects for 6 seconds after activating Precision. Which one's Precision? Is it this one? Yeah, that one. The immunity effect cannot occur more than once every 30 seconds. So I want to say Force Leap, especially if I was doing like a lot of flashpoints or operations, but because we're soloing it, probably Steel Self is the best. So the way it defaulted me is probably the best way. So we'll just continue with that one. I just wanted to get all that kind of figured out before I face this champion right here. Oops. They all died. I guess, okay. They were supposed to be bodyguards for the, and even, even Theron is in this endless loop.
Time for a nap.
So they sometimes get into those loops, so you have to kind of dismiss them and have them come back. Oh well. How you doing, Perry? Welcome on in. All right. I think we're good. To the computer. Do this computer now. Merry New Year.
We did it! The Fortitude's in a safe orbit over Duralia. Everyone's okay. We're all heading back to your starship. I'll meet you there.
Looks like we're safe, but what happens now?
As I understand it, we've been given a Jedi Master to address our every need, right?
Every need may be a little strong. I'm here to secure your place in the Republic.
Excellent, excellent. Shall I introduce everyone? First,
Representative Alani, who can introduce herself.
this is Diabduan. He represents a planet rich in lightsaber crystals, you call them?
Hello. Ty Corden, Trade Secretary for Balmora. You're the SWTOR, the Warden of the Jedi Order, right?
Yes. I didn't know my rank was common knowledge in the Republic.
Next is Shuru. He's from a water planet called,
Punchimo. Banchone alipa isti patoga.
I'm Blasis. If you need any help from... well, not that you need... Hello?
And I'm Senator Toba Skrell. My daughter and I are from Sarkai. We've only just joined the Republic.
But we were invited to join this Rift Alliance almost right away. Wasn't that nice?
I'd love to hear all about your planet and culture when we have time.
Ah, the Republic. Good at words, but nothing else. If you're really here to help us, prove it. What about Ty? His world's under Imperial occupation, and the Republic's utterly failed to liberate them. Twice.
Alani, there were good reasons for the Republic to pull out. Even I see that. Although, if you did help to free Balmora, Jedi, you'd certainly prove the Republic isn't a failure.
An Imperial occupation is reason enough to assist you.
Technically, Balmor is not a Republic world, just a Republic ally. But the Empire didn't care. Since the occupation, Balmor's government has been in exile, myself included, and our droid factories are under Imperial control. But if Balmor is liberated, I'll see we join the Republic and bring our droid armies with us.
The Republic would be honored to have you.
The Republic actually helping Balmora? That would be a start.
Now more than ever, we must stand together, and I will prove how much the Republic cares about you.
Fuipanyaga, Twipi, Taiboka Dunka Wonna Wanga.
Yes, that sounds like a good idea.
On a Jedi ship. I never dreamed I'd... I can't wait to see everything.
Illuminon? Yeah. It's definitely my favorite planet in the KOTOR series, but I don't think... I could be wrong, because I didn't play a lot of the... what am I supposed to do? Travel to Balmor. Okay, I see. I didn't play a lot of Republic's side of things, so I don't believe we ever visit Manon before the DLCs. But I could be wrong.
Balmora, home. I never wanted to see it like this. was Balmora's trade secretary. I was off-world when the Imperial occupation began, and my colleagues were exiled or killed. Our president, he was taken, and who knows what he suffered. Hiding or not, I now have seniority. If we free Balmora, I become president.
Balmora's not a Republic world. Why is the Empire here?
Our droid manufacturing plants are fueling the Imperial war machine. They must be liberated. And once our government is restored, I want Balmora to join the Republic.
Restoring the government will be no easy matter.
I have a plan. It's a little unconventional.
Ty, it's madness. You don't have any supporters or soldiers, anything.
That will change. Meanwhile, I have a contact who can help us. A revolutionary calling himself Zenith. Zenith and his followers have been sabotaging the Empire's operations. Assassination, sneak attacks. He's something of a blunt instrument.
How does Zenith fit into your plans?
I need his knowledge and resources, but first, we have to find him. When you're on the surface, go to this location and enter the phrase, "Two perspectives are aligned," into the computer there. It'll get Zenith's attention. Hopefully, he'll be amenable.
Is there anything in particular you want me to tell him?
Say whatever you need to. Just get him on our side. Best of luck. I've been waiting to return for so long.
Okay, so we're gonna do Balmora next, which is not generally considered a fan favorite planet. It's very the color scheme, it's very brown. There's a lot of insects, a lot of toxic things, a lot of droid factories. And the landscape is not really interesting, so there's a lot of reasons. I could go on and on why a lot of people don't like it, but I mean, if you just kind of stick to the story, it's okay. One good thing about it is that once you do the heroics there, they're fairly close to where you need to be. There's one or two places that are a little confusing with the verticality. They have these lifts, but they don't always go all the way to the top, so you have to kind of like wind around and go this way and then that way, and it's not very straightforward. But there's not many of those. But yeah, Balmora is not exactly the the planet that a lot of people, get excited about. Let's go then. Well, I'm gonna go there, but I don't know if I'll be on much longer. I do need to make sure that everything's set up for, you know, the weekend and whatnot, so that way I can sit down and if I'm going to stream, the next stream I do may be Survivor though. But we can definitely go to Balmore, check it out, get at least going. Oh, we're already there. What am I doing? But it's definitely a good planet for back in the original, when the game first came out, for grinding your level. By this point, it was really hard to get your levels going, and this was a really good one to start to team up with others for 4-man heroics and to really get some good equipment. And so Balmore was more of like a necessary grind, but it was very rewarding. But other than that, no. The place where we're going for sure, remember that? Yeah, it's called Bugtown. We're in Bugtown. I mean, if that doesn't tell you what, you know, like I said, it's okay. But it's not I wouldn't say it's a planet that I can't wait to get to Balmore. But I don't hate it. It's just once you know where everything is, it's not bad at all. It's like there's this like elevator that just goes down here just to go down there a little bit. It doesn't even like do anything here. So stuff like that. So confusing.
Report your ailments. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Now, where am I trying to go? Oh, right here. Yeah, and these bugs kind of come up from the ground. It's kind of like a Starship Troopers type thing. It's like, what? Some lore. Let's see what kind of...
See anything you like, give me a wink.
Customizations he's got. Keys and customization. Theron, a whole bunch of Therons. Don't like that one. Don't like that one either. No. Not too bad, actually. No. Huh. Actually, that's not bad either. But no, we'll keep the originals.
Bring your creds back anytime.
Specialty goods. What is they have on Balmore? I'm just curious to see what they look like. Balmoran Knight. Oh, it's not bad. It's definitely more armored look, but you get a robe this time, so that's not bad. I like it. The Consular. I don't like that at all. Yeah, so the Knight looks really good.
Zaz, I should have holiday redesign.
Okay. Coming home. Social items. Let's see what they got
Best
to
place
wear.
to buy. Durable, military-grade supplies.
So, could look like that. Which, the pants are kind of neat. They're kind of like that patchwork look. It's kind of neat. It's not bad. we were to get rid of this, that's how it would look. It's not bad at all. Actually looks kind of nice.
I'm back in one piece.
Stems fender. Okay. Yep. Blonde, come on, Legion. I like that. The armor is the win for sure. Yeah, I was surprised how good it looked. Now, it costs 200,000 a piece, but that just kind of tells me that this planet has that as an unlock for your knight. So that's good.
My looks get the job. My skills get the pay. Don't be a stranger.
Okay.
I heard that two perspectives are aligned.
Zenith only speaks in private, and the Empire is always watching. There are privacy scramblers throughout this area, relics from a freer time. Switch them on and you will be contacted.
Why I'm over leveled that much? That's just the levels that the game gave me. Like I said, the way the game's designed now is there's less of a governor that's on your levels now, so you tend to get your levels faster. But it's just as well, it just helps me get through the story portion faster. I mean, if it were up to me, I'd be level 80, just so I can just do the story and not have to worry about it. But, and look, here's Paxton Rawl. Hey, this guy, he's a pirate.
So strange, isn't it? The way your past can completely shape the way you see a world like this one.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I might call it right here so I can kind of just finish eating. I took a quick bite before when I took that break, and yeah, I think next time I come back I may do Survivor. And when I do Survivor, we're kind of almost a little over halfway. There's going to be some hard fights that I have coming up, so we'll see. We'll see. It's going to be very interesting. It's a lot of climbing. Doing it on mouse and keyboard was rough, and I might have an easier time now that I've been using controller, only for the jumping stuff. Everything else, I always find mouse and keyboard my natural method of gaming. But jumping with those type games is hard, because a lot of times, you know, it's like space or something to jump, or shift, and then you have to like press forward at the same time while you're angling, and then you're trying to grab something, so you're literally trying to do three things at once. With controller you can kind of like switch back and forth between those things pretty easily, but it's just the jumping, that's it. But anyway, yeah, I'll check you guys later. I will you never know, it really kind of depends on how the night goes. We've had a really weird sleep schedule here at the house, so my mom's asleep right now, but she's been for couple weeks now more up at night than during the day. So so I've also been awakened by everybody. So you never know if like everybody wakes up and stuff. I might just get back on and say, well, if I'm going to be up, I might as well, you know, play Survivor or something, like a chill Survivor stream or something. Let's see here. Yeah, Banana's not streaming, right? I don't know if Banana's playing Baldur's Gate or not on stream. But yeah, I will probably check you guys later. That's rough. I'm sorry. Oh no, it's not a big deal. It's just that's why I would be up late at night streaming. No other reason. Yeah. But anyway, I will check you guys later. Probably sooner than later. All right. Y'all take care.